Okay, what exactly is Alzheimer's disease? By Amber Pepentenza. What is Alzheimer's disease? Alzheimer's disease is a progressive brain disease that causes problems with memory, reasoning, behavior, and motor skills. It is a loss of cognition, functioning, and behavioral abilities. It interferes with the person's daily life. It is a major form of dementia. This disease is a slow process which causes the patient to be helpless and not recognize anyone. One starts out being able to take care of themselves, and eventually they are totally dependent on their caregiver. The article that I want to discuss is called Autopsy Confirmed Alzheimer's Disease versus Clinically Diagnosed Alzheimer's Disease in the Cochise County Study on Memory and Aging. It compares AD patients with histopathical confirmation of the disease of autopsy, but who are clinically diagnosed using the same Atrium criteria will provide further evidence of utility and accuracy of neuropsychological assessments at the time of diagnosis. The Cochise State County of Aging provides a unique opportunity to determine how closely AD subjects with only clinical diagnosis match similarity diagnosed AD subjects. Those with autopsy confirmed diagnosis in the moderate to severe stage of the disease at the time of diagnosis. What were the participants involved in the study? What were the results of the study? There were 31 autopsy confirmed AD subjects and 45 clinically diagnosed AD subjects. There was no significant difference between the two groups that were found with any of the neuropsychological outcomes measured. The findings concern that the similarity in neuroimaging and neuropsychological assessment findings between with just AD and those with autopsy confirmed diagnosis in the moderate to severe stages of the disease at this particular time. What were the tests and measures used during this study? Welsher Memory Scale. It is a neuropsychological test designed to measure different memory functions in a person. An informant questionnaire, short screening tool. Questionnaire that is designed to assess cognitive decline and dementia in early people, usually filled out by a relative who has known the person for 10 years or more. Word list memory test. This test sees what a person can remember. Mini mental state examination, MMSE, 30-point questionnaire that is used extensively in clinical and research settings to measure cognitive impairment. Tests and measures continued. Benton Visual Retention Test, BVRI. Individually administered test for people aged from 8 years into adulthood. It measures visual perception and visual memory. The Trail Making Test, visual attention and task switching, visual search speed, scanning, speed of processing, mental flexibility, and executive functioning. What are the strengths and weaknesses of this study? A strength can be that I think each one of these tests will hopefully detect Alzheimer's in patients. The only weakness might be that it is not detected early enough. In the long run, researchers will be able to notice dementia earlier in a person's life. Why is Alzheimer's so near and dear to my heart? Alzheimer's is near and dear to me because my grandma died from it several years ago. I hope to do research on this disease to help people learn more about how to take care of themselves, the care of their loved ones. Unfortunately, this disease takes the lives of many elderly people. Suggestions to improve the research design for Alzheimer's disease. I think we need to test our elderly parents and grandparents when we first see the signs of dementia detected in them. The tests used will help research be able to help those patients in the early stages of this disease. The research of this disease has improved greatly throughout the years. Reference: Fearing, Bigler, Norton, Talk, Hattie, Leslie, Welsh-Balmer. It is about audio-confirmed Alzheimer's disease versus clinically diagnosed Alzheimer's disease in the Kochi Study on Memory and Aging. It is a comparison of quantitative MRI and neurophysiological findings.